Good afternoon. My name is Nathaniel Webb, and I will be discussing a emerging technology for dysfunctional entertainment. I will be championing this technology, and the technology I've chosen to champion is 3D projection, uh, which will include hologram, but I want to focus on the 3D projection for the near term, and then use holograms as something for the long term if possible. Kind of a brief overview. This is going to be a very broad brush presentation, but I hope to kind of set the stage for what could possibly be and what we should do going into the near and long term future. I'll go over a history of 3D projection, the uses today, where to go with this, and come to a conclusion for you all. What I am championing is the use of 3D projection, but also holographic type of ideas. Again, while I feel holograms and holography are something that should be used in the future and will be highly desirable, and is still in its infancy of practicality outside of theory. Recently, there was a group in Korea that created a hologram of a Rubik's cube, but it's extremely small and extremely rough, if you will. It is, again, like I said, it's in infancy, but it does have potential to take things places. But in the near term, I would like to talk more about what we can do with 3D projectioning, 3D mapping, and how it can be used to benefit all of us. History: the first use of commercial 3D projection was the 1969 Disney Haunted Mansion ride. The statues you see in the picture there are what was created, what was shown, and it's still in very much use. Still very almost lifelike, but what makes it different and what it's not a hologram is the fact that it's on a 2D or 2D plane. So you get the effect of 3D, but it's really two-dimensional in how how it's executed. The uses today. In Coachella 2012, the Tupac quote-unquote hologram was shown. It was a very, very good projection, but overall it was still a projection. What was used was kind of a piece of glass that held the projection, gave it a 3D shape, but it was really at its core a 2D projection that looked really, really good. And the reason it isn't a hologram is because, like I said, it is a projection, and it really didn't. It was 2D projection with something backing it. A true hologram is something where light is made without the use of a backing or anything to kind of give it shape. If it's light only, it would be a hologram. But if it's a projection with a kind of backing, in this case glass or a screen, it is still a 3D projection, although albeit a very good one at that. The Hatsune Miku concert tour in 2012. Again, a very much 3D projection, not necessarily a hologram, but again, it's still something that shows that it is still becoming widely popular and widely used today, and it has a direction to be shown where it can go in the near and long-term future. What I am proposing is use and innovation of this projectioning in ways that hasn't been used today. What we should be focusing on, and the reason I use this is because we are an entertainment-based company, especially in the realm of music. And I think if we create new and different entertainment experiences, we can use what we have already, but at the same token build upon it in new and innovative ways. Musical experiences, like I said, we have the Tupac concert here at Coachella, but I think not just looking at concerts, but looking at venues and musical nightlife is a different way we could go. Recorded acts on stage, or even projected DJ booths with uh, not just not just audio entertainment, but visual entertainment as well, in terms of what we can show on it in a nightclub, and how it can bring that intensity and of the senses to a whole new level. So you're not just getting an audio show, you're not just enjoying the music, not feeling the music, but you're also looking, and even have that experience and come in different ways. Other experiences, entertainment experiences, I use rides or 4D experiences that you see at theme parks nowadays. These different experiences have come in new and different ways. There was Honey, I Shrunk the Audience in Disney a while back, almost 20 years ago, even Epcot, and then there's one at Disneyland in California. But nowadays they have different ones with A Bug's Life 4D entertainment experience. They have rides that are 3D experiences. And if we use the projectioning, we can create something different, almost hit you in the face, so to speak, by giving that audio, by giving the visual, by giving the sense of feelings, wind through hair, different types of feelings that kind of gives a whole entertainment experience, and move away from things like 3D glasses, which are, for me wearing glasses as it is, can be cumbersome. So create something different, but also try to make it without using equipment for the viewer. Overall, my conclusion is, while this 3D projection and going forward into the future, holograms are not in its infancy, so to speak, but it is in infancy in its use and concepts. There's still plenty of room for innovation and ways that it can be marketed out to make money off of. As I mentioned, there are different ways this can be utilized, whether it's through, in our case, is entertainment and music type things, while also if you want to look in other directions, there's an educational, there's also a very information driven way this can be utilized. But sticking to what we have in terms of music and entertainment, I think this would probably be the best way to go. Again, I hope I was able to deliver what you're looking for. I think that's this very broad brush, but hopefully if this is something you look to go, then I can delve down deeper for you. Thank you and have a good day.